Welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you how to make a fish bhuna curry. You can use any white fish for this dish. The full recipe with the measurements is written in the description box below. Begin by placing the fish into a bowl. I've already washed this with some lemon juice and vinegar. You then want to add in paprika, cayenne powder, ginger and garlic paste. It's best to use fresh for this recipe, lemon juice, and fish masala. You can use any brand. I'll leave a link in the description box to the one I've used. You then want to add in half the chili powder or basal mix and leave the rest to use later on, and half the salt also. You then want to mix really well and using your hand coat each piece of fish really well. It's best to use your hands for this as a spoon will break the fish. You then want to leave the fish to marinate for a few hours. To make the onion base, you want to begin by heating some oil and then once warm add in Nigella seeds. As they begin to pop, you then want to add in the sliced onions and then just allow to soften on a really high heat for a few minutes. You then want to add in the rest of the salt and cumin seeds. Mix well and then just continue to brown the onions for a few more minutes. After a few minutes you'll begin to see that the onions have changed colour. When they're lightly golden you then want to add in ginger and garlic paste, and then you just want to cook this off for a few minutes just to get rid of that raw taste. I'm then going to add in some carom seeds. Mix these in well and just continue to cook the onions for a few more minutes until they're golden brown. The onions should look like this when done. You then want to add in the remaining chili powder or basal mix from earlier on and then add in the chopped tomato. Mix well and just continue to cook for a few minutes on a medium heat to soften the tomatoes. As the tomatoes begin to soften, you then want to add in the tomato puree and chopped green chillies. Mix well and just cook for another 2 to 3 minutes just to soften the green chillies. The onion base is now ready and should look like this when done. You then want to turn off the heat and leave aside. In a separate pan, heat some oil to fry the fish and once warm add in the fish pieces. This recipe is based on 500 grams of fish, so you can either half or double the recipe accordingly. I've also cut the fish pieces quite small, so the cooking time will vary depending on how big or small you cut the pieces. You then want to fry this side on a medium heat for about 3 minutes. After 3 minutes you then want to flip the fish pieces over to the other side. You will see that the fish begins to break. This is perfectly normal and we will be breaking the fish pieces even smaller, so it's alright if they break. You then want to fry this side for another 3 minutes also on a medium heat. After 3 minutes you then want to flip the fish pieces over again. Now if you've got any big pieces of fish left, what you want to do is break these in half with a spatula just to make sure that they're all about the same size. This is optional. If you prefer to have big pieces of fish you don't need to break them down. So after you fry the fish for about 3 minutes each side, you just want to fry for a few more minutes just to get them really brown and then add into the onion base. I'm then going to add in the coriander powder, garam masala, and then I'm going to mix this in really well. Just make sure that the heat is low as you don't want to overcook the fish. And then I'm just going to keep this on the heat for about 2 to 3 minutes just to infuse the flavours. I'm going to finish off with some freshly chopped coriander, and then I'm going to mix this in really well and then turn off the heat and it's ready to serve. So the fish bhuna is now done and should look like this. If you like this recipe, make sure to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to press the bell notification so you can be the first to be notified about all my upcoming videos. You can also follow me over on my official Instagram page, Fooditives. The link is in the description box of this video where I upload all my written recipes. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.